shoulder. Oh my God. Oh, my shoulder hurt.
It is perhaps the best home field advantage in all of football, and certainly the loudest, as we welcome you to GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And we are underway from Arrowhead. And able to get this out to the 25. He'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, that's absolutely going to fire this defense up. They made it their mission to deny that completion, and they came through with a nice hit and knocked it incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Yellow. My side.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice game to bring up a new set of downs.
Flushed. He lost the football. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score, and a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower postgame. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. To throw, it's Mahomes. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. And Xavier Worthy, 72 yards. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by Butker is on target. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. In motion, right goes Hopkins. Here's Jackson. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Henry. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first line it goes. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Throwing is Jackson. His throw incomplete.
Had an open man that time, and ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Now Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. To throw again is Jackson. Able to locate Andrews here on the out route. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. He's got it. Touchdown Ravens. From 13 yards out. And the Ravens take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this. That was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Had to put that ball in there with a little extra zip, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Yeah, and that little extra pace that he had on the pass, that required a little extra concentration for him, didn't it? Ball can get on you pretty quick in that manner, and he handled it well and picked up the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Another big gain or 2 in succession as this one goes for 32. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that, the nickel look. 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then? You take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
Second quarter from Arrowhead. It's the Chiefs in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. From the 21, here's 2nd and 6. Mahomes now to throw. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes hitting his favorite target, Travis Kelsey, and a touchdown pass. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from drawing level. Bucker now to add the extra point.
Do me a favor, pass me my phone.
And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he tries to get as much as he can here while protecting the football as he dives to the ground. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Jackson going to change things up a bit. They'll look to throw now on first down. Finding Walker complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 36. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. 10 more there, another first down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. They keep it with Henry on first down. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that earns him a fresh set of downs.
Well, think of it like you would a typical boxing match. The person is on his heels and absorbing blows is having a tough time. That's what's happening to the defense right now because the offense is on his toes and punching. And there's another first down run right there.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
The Chiefs' 13-yard line.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Now it's Jackson. Rolling to his right. That is caught at the 7-yard line. Will go down as a gain of 6. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard. He was out there waving his arms. When you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is because you got to get his attention because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. And now they'll shift things around. Jackson now. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 and the 19. Michael Dana drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And his kick here is good. And that will do it for this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this 3rd quarter. And a pretty poor return as he will dive to the ground to give himself up. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half it didn't.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Chiefs 14.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. But Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because it's caught inside the 25. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up the screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Complete. The tight end Kelsey. In need of a conversion on third down. They had a big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
It's 3rd and 7.
Working from the gun. Mahomes. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. The veteran Kyle Van Noy in there to drop him. So on 4th down, Mahomes off. Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Mahomes going to go on 4th down. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Is into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. Well, they move now after the touchdown. Here's Butker on to kick it away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10. Their own 20-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Now it's Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
A 1st down carry for Henry. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their leaders, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Here's Jackson to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now Lamar changing the look. To throw is Jackson. Flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Slot man moves right. Jackson will throw again. Throw caught by Flowers. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Zay Flowers, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Ravens are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes this a 9-point game.
To kick off for Baltimore.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard, they trail as we start quarter number 4. Here's 2nd and 10. Mahomes going to throw. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. And Xavier Worthy with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Butker is on target. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they've seen their lead nearly extinguished after that last score, but bottom line, they are still on top with the football, and a touchdown on this drive would really put them in position A. From the gun, Jackson. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the 2nd half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. Jackson. Just keeping the hook. Jackson hit. Lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on him.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them.
Under pressure, and they got to him again. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there.
Now that was was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Here's Jackson. That one into the hands of Flowers. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away, trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Flush to his right.
Fuck out of here, bro.
That's complete. And he has the Ravens first down, and it would appear that that's going to be the one to do it. Throwing now is Jackson. And throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
And now the comments say, at least on this drive, a momentary setback though for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now Lamar changing the play. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they run on first down.
With his size, it often takes more than one guy to get him down, but if you can at least slow him up and the reinforcements arrive, you have a chance to get him on the ground, and that they did that time for a loss.
Jackson to throw. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. Well, this ball game was close throughout. Remember, it was neck and neck in intermission, neck and neck at the end, but a great job to come in here in a tough environment, Charles, and get the victory.
Yeah, tough environment indeed. How about all the people we can hear shouting from their seats right below us, partner? They were real happy that their team didn't keep the home field. How about how these visitors came in, calm every step of the way, even with all the pressure, and found a way to get out of here with a win.
Heavy on the brain.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gault. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports.
Bro, that shit was so desperate. Like that's the bad part. Like, oh my god, so this is what this game is about. Desperation, huh? A nigga so fucking desperate he gonna get that pass off, huh? Suck my dick, man. Like, fuck out of here, bro. That nigga was under extreme pressure, bro. Like, let him cough that up, B. Come on, bro. I'm tired of y'all letting my niggas be there, but then not there. Like, fuck out of here, bro. Suck my dick. This game gonna get me dumb tight.
From one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And we are underway.
Take it in the room.
Kansas City.
Hey.
And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
Yellow, 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 yellow. Yellow, yellow. Yellow.
Mahomes not wasting time. He'll throw. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And he stopped immediately there. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd down and 9. To throw, it's Mahomes. That's complete, left side to Worthy. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did. For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost. Now we want to know how these guys can run, because we envision them in offenses catch the ball. How much yards can they gain after that?
Big, bro.
Display there for a good pickup. And some strong running there as he's down.
Ain't nothing wrong with the internet. Ain't nothing wrong with that word. Get off my screen. Get off my dick.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
Straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
Now Mahomes. The throw right side taken in by the tight end Gray. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. They'll run for the first time with Kareem Hunt. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
They'll try to run with Hunt. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Looking to cash in on this opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown. Mahomes hitting his favorite target, Travis Kelce, on a touchdown pass. And the Chiefs will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Bucker is on target. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after after the touchdown. Here's Butker on to kick it away.
Madison, come pick this trash up.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Oh, of course. Of course.
It's Mark Andrews, the tight end.
You can hit the
That's
floor,
good for
bro.
Raven. First down, 15 yards there. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Like, there's no way niggas is really retarded on that
Raven
play,
football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Bateman, and he'll go in motion right here. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. Breaks the tackle, he's got room to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
That's right.
Again, it's Henry. As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. Got the defense on their heels. 2 first downs in a row, and now a pickup of 8.
Who you stomping at? You better back up.
Here's 2nd down and 2.
Who thinks you stomping at? He's bugging.
A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Two minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Jackson now. Buying time to his left. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Well, you know, paramount for this defense is trying to keep Lamar Jackson somewhat contained when he tries to run. They did a pretty good job of it there.
And you know what's so difficult for every defense that has to prepare for Lamar Jackson? You have to think and play at the same time. And I know that sounds like something you're supposed to do, but when you have to think about your assignments against him, it often slows down your feet. You don't move as fast. You've got to be prepared for this guy every step of the way and then try and match his athleticism.
Now Jackson.
Oh, bro, yeah.
This pass broken up.
I'm not about to keep giving you that shit, bro.
3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Well, they'll say no to the 46-yard field goal try. They're going to go for it. Throwing is Jackson. He is caught. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11. Both sides were holding their breath there on that fourth down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front. But somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll be second and a couple. Inside handoff, Henry. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Now Jackson going to shift him around. Tight end, that's Andrews. And those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. Here is 3rd and 5. Quick strikeout.
Come on, see what I'm saying? Yo, bro. Even if he bounced off my man, it's a nigga right there, and it's just oblivion.
Have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
Look at this bullshit, bro.
On that 3rd down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up the first down.
It's just oblivion. This nigga's just retarded.
They got the first down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
Tyler Loop now for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Oh, it's out. Smith lost it.
This game is dumb funny, bro. Like,
at the 34-yard line. And
this game, bro.
there on the kick return.
And one thing I love
Sucking my
about going
dick
to practices
crazy right
is
now.
trying
I
to
don't
get
like
around
it.
coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Well, security eluded him. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. And that extra yardage makes this upcoming field goal attempt much more manageable.
Agreed, because when you talk to defensive coordinators, they always tell us the 35-yard line on our side of the field, that's the line we guard the most aggressively, because once they get there, they believe they're in field goal range.
Good tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Second half begins with a run by Henry. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
Second down, they go again with Henry. And he's got room. 50 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
They'll run it again with Henry. And after the good game last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. But now an audible here into something else. A short throw caught by Andrews.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
On the slant, complete to Hopkins. And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. Now to be 4th and short.
4th down, here's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the 2nd half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. Henry up the middle. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before
it didn't work
going
the
out.
last time, but it worked this time.
Jackson to Andrews on that one. 1st down, Baltimore.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Yet again, targeting and finding Mark Andrews. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. 1st down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Ready. Sit hard. 180. Go ahead. Middle. 180. One shot. Sit hard.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. 54 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
Jackson from the shotgun. Flushed out right. And a good display of footwork will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game.
Too hot. All right. Nice shot.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. To throw is Jackson. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
Hey, Ozzy, sit up. Sit up. Sit up.
Look at this goal,
Going quickly
bro.
out to the
Like,
right side. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And the Ravens get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt away the game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Yellow.
Mahomes. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly a must. It's 1st and 10. Mahomes will throw. And that's complete to Brown. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Here's 1st down. Mahomes. So there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the 1st.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time, and that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now 1st and goal.
Chiefs. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Mahomes to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
If you're going to play quarterback in the NFL, you've got to have great vision, and you've got to remain calm when things break down in the pocket. Both of those traits were on display there. He surveys the situation, sees the middle of the field open, so he's just going to step up and take it himself. Very well done there.
And they're going to get the 2. It's caught. And the lead is cut to 2 here in the 4th. Time definitely of the essence now. Just under a minute to play, and here we go.
come on, that's not 10 yards.
The Ravens do, yes. And they're going to win this football game.
That's dumb head, bro.
A big mistake in that spot. You got to let it go, Tim.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had an opportunity, touched it first. Now they're in a really bad spot.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Second and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run.
Jackson going to change things up a bit.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. Now after that sack, it's third and long for Jackson and the Ravens. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down.
Yo, pick up K. You a hoe.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to at least make it a 5-point cushion. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that will push the lead up to 5. Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
When I say
final chance on the kick return, but no chance on the other side that they
one of the luckiest games a nigga ever had, bro.
And that ends up being the final play in this one.
Yeah, you're right about
Nigga,
that.
I don't care
Special
about
teams
none of that
coaches,
time.
they spend a lot of time working on these types of situations, and they go over every crazy possibility that can happen in this situation. They were able to cover successfully and end the game.
So that'll do it.
made
for
my
my
defender
partner, Charles
retarded.
Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon
Bumped
Gault.
the
This
nigga,
has been a
broke the tackles,
presentation
nigga right
of the
behind the
NFL
nigga.
on
He's not there,
EA
clearly.
Sports.
He's invisible.
From Kansas City, so
All right,
long,
cool.
everybody.
13 seconds left. They let this stupid nigga. They let this stupid nigga fumble. Giving this nigga opportunity for field goal. Fine, cool. Knowing that his whole game plan is to kill the clock, this game gives this nigga the full fucking advantage, bro. Like, fuck out of here, bro. I don't care about that killing the clock shit, bro. But like, yo, bro, like, don't suck my dick while you're doing it, bro. Like, nigga can't do that shit if he losing. You can't kill a clock if you losing. You could try. Alright, suck my dick. I'm about to watch some college football. I got a couple bets in, B. I mean, nigga, lock in the college football, B. We about to cut up.